readers, if you missed the book fairs of old, well, Book Club on the Go is bringing it back for you.
Yeah, Cynde Acanto, the owner, is joining us to explain how she came up with this idea. Cynde, this is just, first of all, the display is unbelievable.
Gorgeous.
I feel like I'm in a bookstore.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Is that the concept?
That's a concept, and that's a high compliment. So
No,
thank
it's
you.
really
That's what we strive
beautiful.
for.
From puzzles to books to accessories,
To
everything
hair
here.
clips. I know.
How did you get started?
I opened a brick and mortar bookstore 12 years ago, and that was open for 5 years. And I realized that it was events driven. So instead of being tied down to a retail location, I decided to go on the go, and now I travel throughout Connecticut and Western Mass.
And you bring this all with you?
I do, even larger display. We scaled it back for you today.
So what does it entail? Are these things that you sell?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so everything is for sale here. There's a lot of different themes we're seeing here. You even have games, puzzles. We have some true crime trivia and games as well. Where does the book club component come in?
Sure. So when I initially opened the bookstore, it was called Book Club because I thought that people would definitely want to meet together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've always run book clubs. I run about 5 public book clubs a month.
Wow.
In addition to our author events and our grown-up book
Now, do you
fairs.
read all of the books?
I do.
Every one of them? What do you? Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
What a lucky job, right?
It's a prerequisite, I guess, when you're in this business, right?
It certainly makes it easier to discuss them if you've read them.
Absolutely.
So do you run the book club then?
I run most of them, but I do have a facilitator who runs our specific Stephen King book club as well.
Oh, Stephen King.
She's excellent.
Is this in person, virtual?
They're in person. We did virtual during COVID.
Yeah.
And we're always open to virtual events too, so we're available if people need something that we can't travel to.
Who's coming to these books? Who's coming? Who are your clients?
That's a great question. We just had one last night that we had about 30 attendees.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's all ages, honestly. You know, books bring people together, and our motto is that the only thing better than reading a book is talking about it with other people.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've been in book clubs before, and it was 20 women and me. It tends to be more women. Why is that? Why can't we get more men involved?
It's a good question, and we're always open to anyone that wants to come.
Okay, good.
So how does it work, though? Are there specific locations in the state where these book clubs are taking place?
Sure. We do have some that are kind of on our regular rotation. In South Windsor, we meet once a month at Red Heat Tavern. I also facilitate senior center book clubs, so I'm there at East Windsor Senior Center and South Windsor Senior Center once a month, and those are actually open to the public, which is so nice. You don't have to be a resident to attend
that's
those.
good. That's good.
Are
Kate
these
Francis?
all
Sorry,
open?
go ahead.
Oh, are these all open to the public?
Yeah, any of the ones I've mentioned, yes.
And does it cost anything?
No.
Oh,
It's
it doesn't?
free?
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
great.
You just buy the book.
Right. Well, we hope they purchase it with us.
Yeah.
We also offer audiobooks and ebooks through our website.
Wow.
So if people, don't need a physical book, we can accommodate that too.
And Kate Francis recently, she was a moderator with you?
She was a moderator for us.
What was the book?
She was incredible. It was Cross My Heart by Megan Collins. I
Oh,
believe you also had
yes.
her on
the
the
Yes.
show.
Connecticut.
Great book.
Yeah.
And Caitlin did an incredible job moderating for us.
Oh, that's wonderful. We're
Very
so glad.
thankful to have her.
Titles here today? Have you brought
Yes.
anything popular titles?
Absolutely. Right to Nicole's Right. You can see that's one of the most popular, and you can see it has a very
beautiful.
special edge. That first top crate that it's on are all the current New York Times bestsellers.
Look at this.
As a bookseller, we have an online bookstore and our in-person sales, and we report our sales to the New York Times weekly. So we know what is going to be on the New York Times bestseller list every week. So those are very popular. I have a selection of signed books from authors that we work with, which are wonderful.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And our blind date with a book is very popular, and we have those in some retail locations as well.
That's such a great concept.
What is this?
Yes, so it's blind date with a book. This is a great way to even surprise yourself, right? You don't know exactly what's in it. There's a dating profile, if you will,
Oh my gosh.
that will tell
Long
you
walks
the
on
genre.
the beach, is that on there?
We have some romance for sure. So it'll tell you the genre and a little bit about the book, and they always come with some little fun gifts. There's a book tracker and bookmarks and stickers.
Wow.
Would you ever go to a person's home, or
Yes.
Oh, you
yeah,
would.
we do that as
Like
well.
to host events in that way?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
How do we get in touch with you?
You can visit our website. It's bookclubonthego.com.
I love it.
You are very clever with naming your businesses.
You're sweet. Thank you.
All right, there's the information on your screen, and there is an author event on February 1st taking place.
We actually have one of our grown-up book fairs on February 1st, so
February
That's tomorrow.
Loggers and Literature?
Yes,
Wow.
it's a
Sounds good
Valentine's
to
Day
me.
edition. We'll have 7 authors, 5 bookish artisans, and it's at Dudleytown Brewing in Windsor, Connecticut.
Wow. Well, thank you so much
Yeah, it was
again.
great
We
to meet
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
me.
Cindy, it was a pleasure.
Thank you so
Support
much.
your local bookstores.
Thank you.
All right.